Hello, we are live.
Hello there.
Oh, let's go to the main screen and the camera is not working. How lovely. Again with the camera in here.
Right.
Does it work in full screen? No, it doesn't work in full screen. Let's try and fix this quickly. Turn the music down a little bit. Let's go and find the webcam. Video capture device. Sony Vegas. No, not Sony Vegas. Sony Camera Imaging Edge.
Yeah.
Woo! There we go.
Way!
We're here.
And welcome to the WePC headphone stream.
Sup, Lance Lopez. I hope I said that right. I'm sorry if I didn't. Here we are in the headphones stream, and it's again is like not good. So let's just unlock that and then drag it over with a nice crop. There we go. Beautiful crop. So
Lovely.
we have lots of headsets on offer today. Now that we've fixed the webcam, we'll be able to display most of them to you.
Excellent.
All bar one. We don't have one in the studio. But, you know, you win some, you lose some. Let's just be thankful we have 4.
I'm quite far off to the edge of the screen. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Right. So we're going to be going over a whole bunch of headsets today, which, of course, as always, you can find at the link in the description, which is wepc.com/bio, along with all the other deals for today. So, the first headset that we're going to go over today, if we scroll to the top of a document here today, we've got a list, a little schedule for ourselves. So the first one that we're going over is the I'm going to talk when I'm back at the mic, is the HyperX Cloud Stinger. So, this is the first headset we've got here. Now, we do have a pre-recorded segment for the microphone.
We do indeed.
Let us know whether you want to go over the microphones or the headphone portion first. But, you know what, I'll talk about headphones while you figure out how to play the pre-recorded segment.
I know how to play the pre-recorded segment, mate. They're all on them buttons there.
Ah, they are. Shall we play the microphone then, for this, the HyperX Cloud Stinger?
We can do that, yep. Are you ready? We'll just stay quiet while we do this, and boom.
There we are. Now, we do have a pre-recorded segment. There we go. So that was basically me testing out.
Hang on, let's just play that again because I don't think we got the full range of it. So, because I think I turned the desktop audio up. Let's try that one more time.
Right,
one more time. Here is the microphone test.
You're now listening to the microphone audio test for the HyperX Cloud Stinger. This is what it will sound like when people hear you through your microphone.
Look at me go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
There we go.
Okay, so what I've done before we started streaming today, I've tested all the headsets that we're going to be going over and what they sound like, and also what other people will think they sound like when you're speaking through your microphone. So that was a test of the HyperX Cloud Stinger. What you'll notice is there's a relatively low volume through the microphone compared to a lot of other headsets. However, if we look at the deal we've got, $29 on Best Buy. This is probably the best kind of microphone that you're going to get for that price. So in terms of bass, I was extremely impressed with this headset, especially in the low end. This has some of the deepest bass that I've actually heard on any headset I've tested recently.
The bassiest bass.
It's the bassiest bass.
The bassiest bass.
It's actually insane. And if you do like playing FPF games or games where there's a lot of explosions going on, some beefy gunshot sounds, this is the type of bass that will kick you in your chest. It's really it's not overdone, it's not overpowering, you can still hear everything else, and it's not annoying. It is, however, really strong, which is not a combination of words that I'd normally use in combination, because if a headphone has a lot of bass, it is usually at the detriment of other frequencies, and somehow this isn't. That's why I'm quite impressed with it. I listened to some music that I'm very familiar with on these headsets, and I could hear the deepest bass that I've ever heard on some of those songs with this headset.
Wow.
So that was quite impressive. So, do you have anything to say about these?
I mean, I'm just here for the ride, basically, to offer the comments, because Steve is our resident headset expert. He does have, I'm pretty sure you have a degree in sound or something, don't you?
I do. I have an audio engineering degree.
There you go, see, so Steve is the man for headsets.
I've worn plenty of headsets in my time. So this one is reasonably light as far as headsets go. You know what? It feels lighter than it is on paper, because it's 275 grams, this one.
Very light.
And yeah, I almost don't feel like I've got anything on my head. It's the kind of one where There's like no stress if I hold it on a pinky. So that's quite nice. Wired, which helps it be $30 in the first place. And 18 to 23,000 hertz with 50mm drivers. Now, I think this is actually a really good example of what I've said in the past, where just because on paper it has a frequency rating that looks impressive, meaning lower than 20 hertz to higher than 20 kilohertz. Anything beyond that is good. Some headphones will say they go even deeper than that, but it's to a low amplitude. And what you can't really tell from having a frequency spectrum that says 18 to 23 is the relative amplitude of that frequency spectrum. You need a whole graph for that. You can't really demonstrate it with two numbers.
Wow.
So this one is actually the best example of any headset I've ever worn that goes down to 18 hertz, because it sounds like it goes deeper.
Right, okay.
I have worn headsets that say they go deeper than 18 hertz and didn't have as much bass as these.
Wow.
Which is unusual. It's actually quite rare, especially for a gaming headset.
Yeah, absolutely. You do want that on a gaming headset, to be fair, because imagine all the bass you get when you're gaming and stuff like that. It really helps immersion and stuff, especially when the sound is okay, because half of the battle, half of your life senses is used through visual, so like visual things and audio things. So like it's half your whole senses. So you can tell as a human being whether something sounds off, right? So if you're listening to something that sounds quite off, you're a bit wary of it, you know, because human nature tells us that off is dangerous, or you're not going to enjoy it. So we're hardwired as humans to be able to perceive awful things. So if you're hearing things through a headset that don't sound awful, then they're doing a good job.
They are.
They're doing a good job.
These are the type of headsets that will actually make gunshots sound like actual gunshots. Scary, but also a lot of fun. Because at least this way you're safe. You're not using real guns. So, yeah. Basically, the bass is the most impressive thing about this. I surprise myself whenever I talk about it, because for this price, it just makes no sense that the bass is this good.
Wow.
It really doesn't.
If that doesn't say a good deal, I don't know what does.
Yeah, 90-degree swivel ear cups, so they actually spin like this. Let me show that on camera.
Wow.
They can spin all the way around like that, so it's horizontal headphones, just in case me and Jack needed to listen to the same thing at the same time. And physical controls-wise, they've got a volume slider on the bottom there, so that's very nice. Actually, all the headphones that we're going over today do have physical volume controls, which is a nice feature.
That's good. And yeah, because going into your software and doing it through a software, especially when you're in game, when you have to alt-tab break your immersion, that's like the worst thing to do in a game. You want to be in the game, you're playing the game for a reason, you don't want to come out of it, so having to go to your physical software volume control is like a crime against nature. When it comes, it's a crime against gaming. Yeah. That's what it is.
As many physical controls as possible, please.
Yeah, exactly. I want it to make me breakfast in the morning. That's what I
right.
want.
Yeah. Although at this price, I'd forgive it if it didn't. You know, because if you go to the link in the bio, weepc.com/bio, then you can get this for $30 on Best Buy. Wow. So that is
$30.
Very affordable, especially for a set of headphones that I would say is at least worth $30 on their own, but it comes with a microphone. And also, there's active noise cancellation in these.
Brilliant.
So it's basically got everything that you want from a gaming headset. And as far as I'm concerned, especially with this deal right now, this is the best budget gaming headset that I know of. So if you need something on the affordable end, but you do like listening to music as well, and you like your bass, this does bass exceptionally well for the price point.
Wow.
Active noise cancellation, and the mic, while relatively quiet compared to the other headphones we'll be listening to, the actual quality of it, I would still say is on the upper end of gaming headsets that I've heard. I've heard some very bad ones. I'm sure we all have.
Oh, I've definitely heard some bad ones.
There's plenty of 12-year-olds who have mics that just sound like they were made
squeakers.
From,
Squeakers.
Missing parts from a toaster.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Microphones out of toys, you know, just jammed into the headphone socket.
Yeah, exactly.
It sounds like, honestly,
Yeah, and despite, I think it's fair to say, a relatively high noise floor on the microphone, the actual frequency balance is fine. It's not going to annoy people. It's not too sharp. Even if a 13-year-old was screaming through it, I think it would still be bearable.
let alone a 13-year-old. I scream through my mic.
Oh,
sometimes.
okay. Well, yeah. There's Jack as well.
I get angry.
Yeah.
But
If I was listening to Jack scream through this, that'd still be fine.
good.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Yes.
I'm glad you think it's all okay.
So yeah, again, go to the link in the bio, click that, wepc.com/bio, and then you can go get yourself one of these for $30 on Best Buy. There's also a worldwide deal through Amazon if you're not in the US.
Brilliant.
Right. And with that, I mean, we'll probably have time to come back around to it for people who tune in at the end. But next, we're going to go to another one of our favourites. We love this one, and not just because Jack loves Razer.
Razer's honestly the best.
But this is the Razer Kraken.
Ooh.
So this is a very well-known headset, I'm pretty sure. Everyone knows the Razer Kraken.
You should know. If you don't, then where have you been?
You can't
A
really
rock?
have a conversation about gaming headsets without Razer being in there.
You can't not include the Razer Kraken. What's going on?
No. So this one, again, it has something that stands out for me compared to most headsets, most gaming headsets. The soundstage. Jack's heard me talk quite enough about this because they came up before on a Razer live stream. But the thing with these, everything about them is very good, and then the soundstage is just exceptional. It's
I do agree. I have
probably the
listened.
number one for soundstage of any gaming headset I've ever heard. No exaggeration. So you put these on, not just because, show that to the camera there, it's hard to see because it's all black and we need some good lighting to show you, but there's a mesh on the side there. So it's an open back design, which is already a good sign if you like a wide soundstage. And if you perhaps live on your own, or at least with quiet housemates or flatmates, having an open back design is probably preferable. Close back designs are mainly for when you've got a noisy household. You don't want people to hear what's in your headphones. You don't want to hear other people, and especially for commuting, you want a closed back design. If you're on your own, at home, a quiet environment, then open back is probably the way to go. It will just improve your listening experience because the sound will come out of these headphones, bounce around your room a little bit, and you will hear some of that, and it will essentially blend what you can hear in your headphones with what you can hear around your room, and suddenly this on your head sounds somewhat like a wide physical environment in a very real objective sense. But also 7.1 surround sound.
7.1.
7.
Not 6.
Not 6.
Not
but
5.
No, not even 7. But
Not
7.1.
Not 3. I've got to go all the way down, Steve.
Okay, what about
Not 2.
What about 1?
Not 1.
Not 1.
7.
7.1. Yeah.
0.1. 7.1.
So it's got digital 7.1 surround sound, which uses some clever algorithmic trickery to essentially mimic what human ears hear in a surround sound audio environment, even though it only has 2 physical drivers, which is almost impossible, but scientists have figured it out.
Scientists are clever.
They are quite
They
clever.
do some clever things.
Yeah, more clever than me. So it's got 7.1 surround sound and THX spatial audio. All of this combines in a real sense. That's all on paper. That sounds great, but the headphones themselves sound better. That just combines to be the best soundstage I've ever heard in a gaming headset. It's absolutely wild. You put this on, and even music that you're very familiar with, and you wouldn't think music has much in the way of soundstage, in that it's very fixed.
You don't know, like, what, it's a whole new experience, because like I said, like, sound is like half of our perception. Right. So like, you've never experienced, you'll know when you experience good audio, because you can go through life never experiencing good audio, but until you put something on that's designed properly for audio, like the Kraken X's, with the open back design like Steve keeps mentioning, if you've got a good acoustically sound room where it can all bounce around and it can really sort of brings the room into you, and it uses your room to its advantage, which is good tech, and it's going to sound slightly differently wherever you are, because obviously different rooms have different acoustics.
Yeah.
But the open back design is definitely, because my headphones are open back at home, and I ever since I got open back headphones, I've never gone back, because the difference in quality is like night and day. It makes things sound so much, it almost gives things like a realistic trail on the end, because you can hear sort of it sounds like life Because, you know, live has a sound. You know when you're listening to music that it's not live. But you take the headphones off, you listen to sounds bounce around the room. You know that that's live, and you feel a sense of comfort in that. So I like things sounding realistic and things... God, this is getting existential. But,
it is a bit,
you know what I mean? But, like, open back is definitely the way to go.
Yeah. It's just very hard to fool human ears because we've had so much evolution to know what things are supposed to sound like in real life and what sounds like behind us. Like, we're very well tuned.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why I say it's almost impossible to trick us, because we're trying to trick so many years of evolution.
Yeah, exactly.
But scientists have figured it out.
Those scientists.
I know, they're always up to something, aren't they? Yeah, so the microphone, as with generally any Razer headset, 100 hertz to 10 kilohertz, which is really what you need for human voice. Human voice mostly in the... perhaps 4 to 8 kilohertz is the recognizable part of a human voice. So they've got all that and more. You don't really need anything below 100 hertz, and I guess not below 10 kilohertz. That's the very high end, the wispy, windy parts of someone's voice, but it's definitely recognizable. They've done actually quite a good job with 100 hertz to 10 kilohertz. And if you want to hear what the microphone sounds like, we do have a pre-recorded segment of this headset as well.
We definitely do somewhere. The Kraken test.
The Kraken
Woo!
test.
We're going to go quiet so you can listen to that for 1 second.
Okay.
You're now listening to the microphone audio test for the Razer Kraken. This is what it will sound like when people hear you through your microphone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And there you go. That was Steve's beautiful Kraken sound test.
Yeah. So that's what it sounds like. That's what people will hear when you're speaking through your microphone. And like I say, despite human hearing generally going from 20 hertz to 20,000, these have done quite a good job with 100 to 10,000. So I'm happy with that. And something I know Jack can back me up on here is the actual build quality of these headphones.
They are terrific.
Yeah.
They are terrific. They feel so premium, and you know they're metal. I think they're, what are they?
Some parts
Some
are
parts
metal.
are metal. Some
parts
are
are faux
plastic.
leather. Yeah.
But like it feels really good, and it's not too heavy. You know, to incorporate metal pieces in a headset that still remains this light feels almost like I'm not holding anything. And when you put it on your head, it's beautiful, and it makes you look so cool. I just got at least 46% cooler.
Yeah.
Putting this
that's about
headset
right.
on.
And the crazy thing is, despite my first impression of this thing was, wow, that's chunky, that's sturdy, I could swing this around, it'll be fine. It's 250 grams.
250 grams. It doesn't, honestly, hardly feels like I've got anything on my head.
Yeah, which you wouldn't think from the headband being like fairly thick, the ear cups are quite thick.
It's very light.
Yeah, it's a lot lighter than it looks, actually.
There's nothing worse than being encumbered by a really heavy headset.
Yeah.
And especially when it gets heavier and you've got like leather like patches like this, it tends to be like, they get warmer the heavier they are.
Yeah.
Because they're kind of pressed and you're like working to keep them up, and you just get warm. And I hate being warm with headphones on. It's horrible.
Yeah. I've had headphones before that were an unfortunate combination of relatively heavy and didn't have enough clamping force, which just means it's sitting on top of your ears and just pressing down with gravity.
Oh yeah, that's awful.
You just don't want to wear them
The top
for
of
any
your ears
period of
just
time.
ache,
Yeah.
don't they? Forever afterwards. But these are over the ear cuffs, so they encompass your whole ear. So there's nothing about it that feels uncomfortable. You could wear these all day. Not that you should. That's unhealthy. Don't play games all day. But it's not fat. It's just big boned. Exactly, Lance. It's big boned.
Right.
It's not heavy. Just big boned.
Hello there, chat. Yeah.
And the microphone is infinitely clearer than the last one. But still,
this is what I was saying. The last one, the input volume on the mic just by default is definitely lower than the other headsets that we're looking at today, and the noise floor is noticeably higher. That's one of the trade-offs that you've got for getting a $30 headset with some of the best bass I've ever heard in a gaming headset. So yeah, choose your priorities.
Phenomenal. Yeah, it is phenomenal, and this is the same price as the last headset.
Yep, you can also get this for $30 on Best Buy.
$30
that
for this.
Actually amazes me
For this.
This is one of the best build qualities I've felt in any gaming headset. So the fact this is $30 almost makes no sense, but it's real.
It's so baffling, isn't it?
It's real.
So
Yeah.
How much is it usually? A good like 60, 70, something like that.
We can actually check. Let's have a look here.
We can check. Oh, the wonders of technology.
Right, yeah. So
we can check. Whack
normally
that on US.
in the United States, this headset would be $50.
$50.
So from 50, you're saving 20. That's quite a high percentage.
Basically, it's almost half. 25.
Yeah,
half.
yeah,
It's basically half.
Sure.
By the day 76 of asking for a PC. Sorry, there's just no GPUs. How can we give away a PC when there's no GPUs?
Certainly
We
not
don't
till
have any.
day 100.
No, not at least. I'll talk to my boss for you. Hamza, I'll talk to my boss. But I have seen your name before. You're somewhat of a little legend around the Windows office. Because I'm sure you comment on all the TikTok videos as well. I'm sure you do. So you are a little bit of a legend in the office.
Yeah, I recognise the TikTok commenters.
Haley Mayo, that's actually way cheaper than I thought. Exactly. Haley.
It doesn't look like $30, does it?
Way cheaper.
And I mean this.
Phenomenal.
One of the best build qualities of any gaming headset
Lovely.
I've tried.
It's just lovely. And you get it in white as well if you want it in white.
Oh,
for
there we
exactly
go.
the same price.
Ah, yes.
If you want them in white, get them in white. Yeah, 40%. It's basically 50%, Haley. Don't question my quick maths, okay?
We know it's 40%, but
We
in
know
Jack's
that.
opinion, that's
We know
basically
that,
50.
right? It's basically 50. The
Yeah.
same way 30 is basically 40 and 20 is basically nothing. So, you know, just that's how I work, okay? Don't
Yeah.
question me, Haley.
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing.
So something Jack touched on there briefly,
Joking.
the fact that these are over-ear headphones. Now, a problem I have in that my proportions are, I'm quite a large human. Often my ears just get in the way. Like there are not a lot of ear cups in headphones in general when you're talking over ears that actually go over my ears. There are some that I've bought and been quite disappointed because they call them over ears. Maybe my ears are just large. I know for a fact my head's quite large, but these ones do comfortably go all the way around my ears with like a nice amount of space left over, and that's a big thing for me because I'm never again looking to get headphones that are on ears. It's just too uncomfortable for long periods of time.
Yeah,
I'd want my ears to just be sitting inside there, be fully encapsulated.
And encapsulated they are.
Yeah, encapsulated.
If they wanted
are.
to escape, they couldn't. Trust me.
Right, exactly.
And they stay on quite well. I mean, I'm
The clamping force is also brilliant on
pretty
these.
vigorously.
Yeah.
Can't get them off.
I'd say relatively strong clamping force, but because of the material they're made of, it's clamping with a soft material.
Yeah.
So I don't mind it. It's a strong.
It's less of a
clamping force.
clamp and more of a firm rest.
It's a gentle hug.
A gentle hug for the ears.
Yeah,
Ladies and gentlemen,
No
you heard it
clamping
here
force.
first.
It's just gentle hug force.
Kraken provides your ears with hugs.
Yeah, there you go. There's the copywriting coming back out.
Honestly, we should make slogans for companies.
Yes.
We do well.
Yeah.
I'm just going to wrap this wire up because...
I agree.
Shall we move on to the next headphone?
We shall move on. Yeah, excellent
you go.
soundstage, excellent comfort, and a quite nice clamping force. So, next up on our list, we have the Corsair Void RGB. Now, we don't have those in the studio right now, but we can still talk about them. So, at 390 grams, a relatively heavy headset. You can put the graphic up there next to us on the stream. Now, this one is the first one that we're talking about. What's that under there? There's no wire on that.
There is no wire under that picture.
Ah, I
You
guess it
did
must
not
be
have
a
to cut out the
wireless
wire.
headset.
Wow.
That's incredible. And in fact, it has 16 hours of battery life. So hopefully that's going to last you as long as you're gaming.
Yeah, 16 hours is... it's exactly how long we're streaming. All
Is
day.
it?
So
Oh,
if
wow.
we had this headset, we'd
Yeah.
be able to use it comfortably all day
Yeah.
on just one charge.
That would be quite thrilling at the end of the stream, trying to make it all wrap up before they run out of battery.
Yeah, because they bleep in your ear, don't they, before they die
Right,
all the time.
yeah.
Like when you get to like 15% or whatever, they're like
Oh,
in your
Christ.
ear.
Yeah.
Everything does that, and that just instills panic in your being.
That's what we want.
Yeah, definitely.
Apparently. We've got enough energy thanks to Sneak Energy. There we go.
Look at this. It's a rabbit. You know it means business.
Ah, purple storm flavour. How is it?
I'm thoroughly wired, so it's done its job.
Yeah. Most of the way down that. I've had, I think, 2 or 3 cans today, but I've lost count. I can't count to 4. So
I rarely have.
it also does 20 hertz to 30,000 hertz. Now, on paper, that looks great. Higher frequencies beyond 20,000 hertz. Generally, like 20 kilohertz is considered the upper bounds of perfect human hearing. For us, as we're in our mid-20s and have, I assume, listened to enough loud music and been to concerts before, all of this means that our hearing will not top out at 20. It's probably more like 17 kilohertz for us.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that bad?
Yeah.
I have tinnitus. Does that count?
That will add something. That will add a little frequency.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Look at that.
But not something that is actually there in your real environment. So you've actually taken away what should be there and added a little something that shouldn't.
If that doesn't sound like a good time, I don't know what does.
Yeah. So yeah, for us being in our mid-20s and having been to concerts before at all, we're probably topping out at 17 kilohertz, and yet 30,000 hertz will still actually improve our listening experience, because even though you can't consciously hear it, you can feel it, and it does actually affect your enjoyment of the music. Plenty of studies have been done about this, but we won't get into that today. 30,000 hertz is quite impressive for the upper end of a gaming headset.
It's a big number, I know that.
Yeah.
Gotta say, I've got nothing intellectually to contribute to headphones because I've no idea anything. Oh, I mean, I do know some, but this man literally has an education in sound, so I'm gonna let him do all the talking because he can show much more than I can.
Yeah. What Jack knows at least is that based on the other headsets we're listening today, 30,000 hertz is unusual and some of the best that we've got on our list to show you today at the link in the description.
Yes.
wepc.com/bio. All the deals are going to be there.
I will actually show, I think I've got a schedule here for you. Oh,
there we
look,
go. Still got the
headsets over there. Hey!
At 2 p.m. we've got the Void RGB.
Okay, so this is the headset stream at 1 p.m. 2 p.m. we have Secretlab, 3 p.m. GTRacing, 4 p.m. Peripherals, 5 p.m. laptops, 6 p.m. Ewin, and 7 p.m. PC build and parts list with myself and Steve again.
Right. Hello.
And we have, I think I'm on Peripherals as well with Miranda. I'm not too sure what Steve's on. Does Steve know what Steve's on?
After this headphones one, I'm just on the PC build with you.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow,
That's my last stream of the
got
day.
lucky.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okie dokie. So that is basically the day, and we will be streaming all the way through the day as well. Just a quick plug there in between our headphones. Remember to check out the deals in the description. Go down there, everything's there. Go check out our bio page on wepc.com/bio. Every deal we've got today is on there, so if you missed any of the streams or you're not going to be available later, then just go and check it out. Go and check out the deals on the bio page.
Yep.
Sorry, it's already been a long day.
Yeah.
So go
There's
check
not
out.
enough sneak in the world. I wish there was more.
Not enough. There's a whole tub of powder out there. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna eat like sherbet. So yeah, there's go and check out the links in the bio. There's gonna be plenty of stuff in there.
Hello there.
Hello.
Oh,
We've got Paul
What's
joining
wrong?
the stream.
when Paul comes in, should we?
Someone's after a shout out.
Should we?
Yeah.
All right, okay, Techie. I don't know how to say it.
Abhishek.
Abhishekesh. Techie Abhishekesh. Fine, we give in. You can
There
have
you
your
go.
shout out. Techie Abhishekesh.
We're not sure who you are or what
wants
you
a
do,
shout-out.
or we cannot necessarily condone what the channel's about, but shout out to them. So, the back to the Void RGB. So these ones have no active noise cancellation, which I suppose is a little less common on wireless ones anyway. But for the quality of the rest of it, I still say they're definitely worth the money. In fact, $70 now on Best Buy.
Wow.
Let's have a little look on the.
I've already opened.
Yes. So normally they'd be $100.
You're saving $30.
There we go.
That's a lot of mouthwashes.
Yeah, there's a lot of mouthwashes.
What? Did he have another
70
colour as well?
mouthwashes.
Have they got white ones?
Let's let that load. It's whiter, definitely.
It is white.
Yeah, there you go.
You got white ones as well. Everything comes in black and white these days. It's
course.
perfect. If you've got a white setup, I loved it. I loved the aesthetics of white.
But they call it
setup.
carbon. Okay.
They call it carbon.
Yeah.
Go away. It's not carbon.
Yeah. So,
Hold that.
Paul is back.
Oh, with celebration.
Oh,
Got gifts.
oh,
This is Black
thank
Friday.
Oh, thank you.
Whoa, take one.
No. I'm having them all.
Oh,
I got the bounty. I want the
good
bounty.
time. Come on.
Oh, you got the good ones.
Yeah, but now I've got 2. You've got 2, and then no one wants the bounty.
Bounties are terrible. No bounty.
Celebrate. Corsair Void RGB. Right. So yeah, 16 hours battery life wireless, which is actually, that's quite nice. That's pretty good for the quality. And in fact, let's have a look at the quality now, because we do have another pre-recorded segment.
The HS80s, when I turn the Void off, I should have done that.
Yeah.
The HS80s.
No,
here
we're
we
going to
go.
listen to the Void RGB.
We don't have the Void RGB. We have the HS80s.
We'll
The Void's
do,
the one we don't have.
that's true. We don't have that in studio.
Oh, sorry, I thought
Well,
you'd moved on
No,
already.
we'll do the audio test for the HS80 after we talked
In a
about the
second.
HS80.
Yes.
Okay, good point. So we don't have those in the studio right now, but we have done before. We've got B-roll on it. I just haven't got that right now. Anyway, so those are that's the Void RGB. Okay, so that's the first wireless headset we'll be going over. Now, thankfully, we've got a little bit more to go over the Corsair HS80 because we do have those in the studio.
Hey,
So-
where are they?
These ones are... Here we go.
Found them.
There we
Boom.
go. It's almost like I've just put it there,
It's
ready.
almost like we were prepared.
There we go.
We weren't.
Almost. It's almost like that. You see, that sounds sarcastic, but it's true.
Whenever I'm involved, there's a decent level of non-preparation there.
Yeah.
It's just me. It's just how it happens.
So, Jack, you know how the Kraken was some of the best build quality we've had in any headset?
I do remember saying that.
This is the other one. So these, I'd say they have about the same clamping force and roughly the same softness of the headphones. Here, you can have a feel
I'll
of
have a
that.
feel because I'm very familiar with the Krakens, and oh, that's nice.
Again, very, very chunky, very sturdy.
Closed back.
Nothing feels plasticky about it. There is
No.
plastic involved.
Yeah, but it feels like good plastic.
Yeah.
Almost so good it doesn't feel like plastic.
Right, yeah. So good I have to specify.
Yeah, exactly. Honestly, I'd think this was metal.
Right.
It feels like metal.
Yes, because it is actually quite thick
Yeah,
plastic.
really is quite well
A nice
made.
matte finish as well. I don't like shiny fingerprint
See,
plastic.
it's an infinite rolling wheel as well, so
Yeah.
that's nice. It doesn't top out.
So it's got the volume control, obviously, because it's this one again is wireless, but this time with 20 hours of battery life.
Wow, that's big.
So there's also a power button on there.
There is, I see that. Yep, right on the back here.
And you know,
Power button.
one of the slickest things about this is this microphone right here. Let me just put this in the light. That
Whoa,
turns the microphone off, and then it's just on again when it's down.
wow.
So the
That's
mic mute
amazing.
is literally in tune with where you'd want the microphone to be to use it, which I think is very clever.
Oh, they're very comfortable.
Yes.
What do you think about Apex Gaming PC? Is that a person, or did you put Apex Gaming PC just as one word?
I can't tell if this is someone's alias at this point.
Maybe. So, shall we listen to a sound quality test that you did for the microphone on the HS80s?
Absolutely,
Shall
let's
we
do
listen? Are you ready? We'll go quiet and let you listen to this.
You're now listening to the microphone audio test for the Corsair HS80 RGB wireless. This is what it will sound like when people hear you through your microphone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Beautiful.
that. There we go. So that is what the microphone sounds like with these headsets. So do your own judgment on that. And as for the sound quality, again, 20 hertz to 30,000 hertz. So quite impressive. Clearly they've put some effort in to the upper end of these headsets.
So would that, okay, so interestingly enough, I don't know that much about headsets. So if these headsets are rated the same as the last headsets, for
Yeah.
20 hertz to 30,000, does that mean they're going to sound the exact same?
No.
Okay,
And the reason is you can't convey all the information you need with those two numbers.
right.
So when it goes from 20 hertz to 30,000 hertz, there's an amplitude of 20 hertz, an amplitude of 30,000 hertz, which might not be the same. They might recreate 30,000 hertz slightly louder than 20 hertz, or vice versa. Changes with every headset, and then everything in between. All the numbers. There's too many numbers to list. There's 21, 22, all the way up to 30,000. I'm not going to count that, but every point on that spectrum is a different amplitude to the other points on that spectrum. And the relative amplitude across that spectrum is what's called a frequency spectrum chart. So if something says 20 hertz to 30,000 hertz, that doesn't actually tell you how loud any of those frequencies are.
Mm.
And that's what differentiates the sound from headphone to headphone. So if something does that, it could actually do it really badly, or it could do it really well. In this case, especially because it's 50mm drivers, which the larger the driver is, doesn't have necessarily as much impact on how good the high end can be. You can make high quality high end with a very small driver, but you can't make high quality high end without a large driver. So 50mm is on the upper end.
Right.
And there are almost no headsets that go beyond that. That's quite large for a
Why is
headphone.
that? Is there a reason for that, or is it just size?
It's engineering. It's the larger the driver, the more expensive it is, and the harder it is to fit inside of a headset, because you can only make a headset so big. It has to ergonomically fit on someone's head.
True.
So 50mm is roughly as big as they go for headsets, because that's a sensible size that can also produce very deep, very high quality bass.
Because that is 5 centimeters, isn't it? So I assume it goes off diameter, right? Not circumference. So that's a good 5 centimeters, which is still your headphone speaker is about that big.
Yeah.
Which is pretty big, to be fair. If you get some cheap bookshelf speakers, they're probably only about that big themselves. You know what I mean? So that's that they can pack all that tech in something that fits on your head and weighs no less than like 350 grams.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It is quite amazing. So these ones do the frequency spectrum, I'd say, quite well. I didn't find anything lacking. I think there was a point roughly in human speech volume. I think this was the headset where around maybe 8K, 6K frequency, it actually is a lower amplitude than the other headsets on this list. And the reason I think they've done that with a gaming headset is because, as I said before, there are a lot of children with very cheap headsets that over-amplify the high end because it's cheap to do that. It's more expensive to not do that. And by having less amplitude in around that frequency, which is the sharp aspect of human voice that you don't necessarily want,
Right.
because they've underemphasized it, then when you're listening to someone else's microphone that overemphasizes it, the amplitude cancels out, essentially.
I see. Okay.
That's the simple way to explain it. And that means it will sound less harsh when you're listening to a cheap headset.
Try saying that 10 times. Less harsh. Less harsh. Less harsh. Less harsh. Less harsh. Yeah, I can't do that.
So these headphones make harsh vocal frequencies from a cheap child's headset sound less annoying, which is a good thing if you're playing
they
games.
really are carrying the team, aren't they? They really are doing God's work.
They
They
are.
really are doing God's work.
If you're listening to music, you will notice it, that it has less of a certain frequency that was actually intended to be there. So for music listening purposes, I would say it's not ideal. For gaming purposes, it's better than most. So it does depend on what you're using these headsets for. If this is a gaming headset, this is one of the best gaming wireless headsets that I've tried. Wow. Especially with build quality.
And being a sound-educated person, you've probably tried a lot of headsets.
I've tried plenty. Oh my gosh. I've tried so many.
Plethora was the word you used.
Yes.
Plethora.
I've had, my degree was 3 years long. It was 2 years, actually. I've lost track of time.
Yeah, time isn't real anymore.
Yeah, a 2-year degree listening to every microphone and every headset that is basically available on the consumer market.
That sounds like fun. It definitely sounds like fun.
Yeah. But of those, this is quite impressive overall for a wireless gaming headset. And like I say, by underemphasizing certain harsh vocal frequencies, it makes less sense for music listening purposes and more sense than almost anything else for gaming. So depending on your use case, this could be incredible. And like I say, that little microphone flip there, just show the people the microphone. Ah, now it's active.
It makes you feel so much cooler doing that as well.
Right.
It's just like, 1 minute, let me just start.
You feel like you're ready for battle.
Ready to go.
There is no button to turn it on. You simply put it in place where you need it to be.
You go from nice,
and then it's on.
Respectable at a family dinner, you know, like, and then you go, like, oh, my battle
Still
mode.
wearing them.
Like, absolutely.
Yeah.
They're so comfortable, I don't ever want to take them off. Absolutely. Same as the Iskur chair. Where is the Iskur? Why am I sat in not the Iskur chair?
Ah, it's disgrace.
I've betrayed them.
Someone else is using it because they wanted it.
No.
Almost as much.
No.
No?
No. No one can want as much as I do. Anyway, that's a topic for another stream.
Right. So yeah, that's everything we have to cover on those, and you've heard the microphone as well. These ones also have no active noise cancellation, but again, less common for wireless headsets. So I think I'd forgive it for this price. What price is this thing normally? So
before I reveal the price they are on deal, let's reveal what they are normally not deal,
Right.
so we can sweeten the blow, because these are a premium headset.
they are. So normally they're $150.
150, 150. That's how much money you save on the Iskur chair. I really want to sell an Iskur chair. Like,
Yeah.
just go and get one, and then you can buy a pair of these for free, pretty much, because you're saving 100. But go on.
Yeah, in practical terms, if you buy an Iskur chair, then you're saving so much you get a free headset as long as you buy this one as well.
Yeah.
However, these aren't $150; they're $120.
120.
So if
that's
you-
a $30 saving, guys.
Right. So
$30.
if you buy the Iskur chair, then with your saving, you can buy this headset and still have $30 more than you would have done before.
Boom.
Absolutely incredible.
Perfect.
Okay, so that's everything we have to cover for those ones. And then the last headset on our list is the Razer BlackShark V2.
Whoa.
Right.
Some of the more aesthetically pleasing ones, in my opinion, the
Oh,
BlackShark V2s.
So I'm not sure if the term aviator headphones exist like it does
definitely
with
does.
glasses.
It definitely does.
Yeah,
It should do if it doesn't.
it should do, but we're about to invent it either way. So this is what they look like. These look very much like something that you'd pilot a helicopter with,
Absolutely.
especially when... Where did you just put the microphone?
The microphone? What microphone? You didn't give it me.
No? Oh, did I put it over here? There's a detachable microphone.
Did you leave it in the other studio?
No, I actually just had it in my hand.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well done, Steve.
Incredible. You know what? I might have just put it in the box. Let's have a look.
Did you just put it in the box?
It's not in that box.
You're an incredibly intelligent man, Steve. I trust that you've done something practical with it.
Thank you. I put it on the table. I'm just not physically seeing
Wait,
it.
what? Where?
I'm not sure now. So,
How have you lost something from here to here?
you know, I ask myself this question all the time. So, it's actually here with us. in the
Steve Houdini is what he is.
studio. Is it this turn? No, it's not that one.
Where have you put it?
It's-
Honestly, Steve, it's not dangling somewhere, is it?
Well, that's what I thought. Maybe I'd sat on it.
I
No.
think you'd know.
No. So this does have a detachable microphone. It's so detachable that I've lost it.
It literally. I mean, yeah. Where actually is it?
It might be right in front of me, but I just don't want to stop talking for long enough to find it.
Right. Okay. Well, we'll just leave that.
But it does look like something you'd pilot a helicopter with, and if you're playing Microsoft Flight Simulator, then this will feel very at home to you. So yeah, something we've mentioned before earlier on a different stream is the fact that despite being lightweight, 262 grams, it doesn't feel cheap.
No, it definitely doesn't.
Lightweight materials often make things feel flimsy, whereas this one actually is quite solid. For something, so there's some metal involved. It is generally plastic, and it's a nice matte plastic though. That's actually that's quite solid. It's not a thin
That's definitely
plastic.
solid.
Yeah. There's some faux leather and some fabric here, so everything is quite nicely padded. As far as
It's in
lightweight,
Talk Studio, says Tetra.
there we go.
So it's been left in there.
Yeah, Talk
My
Studio.
bad. Well, we're going in there in literally 10 minutes, so we'll pick it up from in there.
Right. So, yeah, as far as light headsets go, I'd say this is quite nice build quality, as you'd expect from Razer, of course,
Of
especially
course.
Jackwood.
Of course, yeah. No doubt about it.
Again, this is a wired headset, and this one is rated from 12 Hz to 28 kHz. So when I say rated, headphone companies generally aren't allowed to talk about the fact that their headphone could do... I could say, for example, in a fictional world that this headphone does 0 Hz to 100,000 Hz. It just does most of those frequencies at 0 amplitude, which is pointless to talk about because if you can't hear it...
Then
it's
what's the
not-
point?
Right, exactly. So when they're talking about 12 Hz to 28 kHz, that means it does those frequencies with enough amplitude that you can hear them and it's worth putting them on a scale. 12 Hz being very low, very, very low.
Very low.
The deeper you go below 20 Hz, the more... what's the word when something gets increasing at an increasing rate? Parabolic? It gets parabolically more difficult in engineering terms to go below 20 Hz because then you need bigger and bigger diaphragms. And 12 Hz is some of the lowest frequencies that I've heard of in pretty much any headphone, not just gaming
Really?
headsets, but even for headphones that don't have an attached microphone or detachable microphone, it's still very low. That's very, very low. To the point where most people probably won't consciously hear it, and that you won't know what note it is. Even if you have perfect pitch, you won't be able to hear what note it is, but you will definitely still feel it. You can feel any frequency down to 1 hertz, but at that point, there's no tonality to it. It's just like
noise.
Physicality. You'll just hear it wobbling your eardrum, but you won't know what note it is. The fact these go down to 12 hertz is very impressive. And these ones, I would say, have a very... Of all of these headsets, these have the most familiar sound to them, in that some of the other ones extend the soundstage, some of the other ones increase the amplitude of the bass. These ones, I'd say, sound similar to a lot of other headphones I've tried, based on listening to over 100 sets through a couple degrees, a couple years. These sound very familiar to me. It doesn't overemphasize or underemphasize anything. And the same could be said of the microphone, which is detachable very clearly.
So detachable, we don't know where it is.
Yeah, but both aspects, both the headphones and the microphone, which would be here, they both sound very natural and smooth. Nothing sharp, nothing annoying, and nothing lacking. So if that's what you're looking for in a headset, then you can pick these up for $35 at the link in the description, which is... What's the link in the description?
It is wepc.com/bio page. If you
go
to there, I know every product is listed in the description, but if you go to the bio page, then you're going to see every single product visually, and you might look at it and think, I know I came from a headphone stream, but maybe I want a keyboard, or maybe I want a pre-built PC. Please,
maybe you want an Iskur.
PC. Maybe you want an Iskur. Go get an Iskur. Go on, do it.
That's just Jack talking to himself.
We did skip the audio test. We did do a microphone test on these, and we did skip that. So what we're going to do is going to play it for you now, just so you can hear the microphone that we don't actually have anymore. So it's a good job we pre-recorded this.
Good thinking, Steve.
So here we go with the Iskur. Wait, that's a shark. Wait, no. Yeah, BlackShark. That's the one we want.
You're now listening to the microphone audio test for the Razer BlackShark V2. This is what it will sound like when people hear you through your microphone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right, perfect.
There we go.
So since we're about to end, shall we play all of the audio in order so we can hear all of them comparatively?
Let's now do back-to-back audio tests.
Back-to-back, right, you ready, boys? Which one was the first one we did? Was it the Kraken? It was the Cloud.
The Stinger, yeah.
Here are the Cloud Stingers. Are you ready?
You're now listening to the microphone audio test for the HyperX Cloud Stinger. This is what it will sound like when people hear you through your microphone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okie dokie, and the next one was the Kraken X's.
You're now listening to the microphone audio test for the Razer Kraken. This is what it will sound like when people hear you through your microphone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And here was the HS80s.
You're now listening to the microphone audio test for the Corsair HS80 RGB wireless. This is what it will sound like when people hear you through your microphone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Brilliant, and here was the BlackSharks.
You're now listening to the microphone audio test for the Razer BlackShark V2. This is what it will sound like when people hear you through your microphone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Gorgeous.
There you go.
You let us know. You make your own judgments on what you think was best there with the microphone quality. Sound quality is something that's definitely hard to convey, but we wouldn't show you these headsets if we didn't think they were good. So all of the headsets on the list get our stamp of approval. Yeah. Definitely. But if you want to go make your own judgments, we definitely encourage you to do that. It is something that is important when you need to feel like you've made an informed decision, and this is what we're here for. Like I said, if you want any deal at all, go and head over to the wepc.com/bio page or check out the links in the description for a full product list of everything that's on stream. So I'm going to throw up the stream schedule again just so you can get another insight onto what's going on today. So here is 1 PM headsets. We're about to jump into the Secretlab stream. 3 PM's GTRacing, 4 PM's peripherals with Miranda and myself, 5 PM's laptop and pre-built, 6 PM's Ewin, and 7 PM is PC build with myself and Steve once again. So we're going to end it here, guys. Thank you very, very much for watching this little headphone stream. We're heading over to TikTok right now. So I wouldn't mind it if you came on over with us. Let's poach these viewers. Let's go. We're going to be live on WinPC's TikTok talking. It's the same again about all the headphones, just being a bit more silly with it, I guess. We kind of tend to be a bit more silly on TikTok, don't we?
Slightly, yeah. There's an audience
just
for
a little bit.
You guys.
So we're going to head over there now. We're going to welcome in, I don't know who's next, but it's Secretlab's little spot. So if you're into chairs, definitely stick around, stay on the stream. The stream will go dead. But just come back, refresh. We'll be back up in literally minutes. So thanks very much for sticking around. And yeah, we'll see you in the next stream, guys.
See you in a bit. Slightly, yeah. There's an audience.
Just a little bit. So we're going to head over there now. We're going to welcome in, I don't know who's next, but it's Secretlab's little spot. So if you're into chairs, definitely stick around, stay on the stream. The stream will go dead, but just come back, refresh. We'll be back up in literally minutes. So thanks very much for sticking around, and yeah, we'll see you in the next stream, guys.
See you in a bit.
We got 4. I was like, we're gonna got 2 left. We got 4.
Why have we got 4? I know we have got 4. It's all double.
Oh shit, I've just switched to the scene. Yeah, we are. Hello? Oh, the audience. We're live. Hello!
Yay!
Here we go. I was like, are we live or are we not live? We are.
They just heard us going, hello.
Hello? No, they didn't. Don't worry. Let me get the camera working because no one can see us right now, and that's not what you want, is it?
That's not what you want.
Are we live?
I think.
Are we? Oh, yep, here we are. Hello, fellas. How we all
Hello.
doing? We didn't think we were live. I pressed a scene to make sure we were live, and we were. Wait for it. There you go.
Hey!
Hello, everybody. I've not switched my Steam Deck profile. God, I'm an absolute hot mess. How's everyone doing? How's your Black Friday going? I've just had chicken tenders. Thanks for asking. They were fantastic. I'm not going to lie.
No one asked you.
I don't care. I'm going to reset this lo-fi playlist because we're like 4 hours into it, so I'm setting it back to beginning. There we go. Hello, everyone. Oof. The frog eater. Oof. Oof. I hope that was about my chicken tenders. Hello, everyone. How are you all doing? We've got a great chair stream about Secretlab specifically. I'm a big fan of Secretlab chairs.
Can I just say that this Secretlab chair doesn't come with ears, but I have just put ears on it.
Oh yeah, look at that. The last Black Friday sale. I'm gonna have one of these Twixes. Last Black Friday sale for Secretlabs, I bit the bullet and bought myself one.
Yes, you did.
So I have this. No, I don't. This chair in the back, the Softweave, is the chair that I actually have at home. I have.
Right, okay, so the chair, the Secretlab chair.
Whoa, don't
I
spoil
want to
it.
buy. I'm not
Don't
going to spoil it.
it.
Is in this stream, so I can't wait to show you guys that. I want to get it desperately, but I've been told I'm not allowed.
By who? Caleb. Listen, Caleb. You clip this part of the stream and send it. Listen, Caleb. There's nothing wrong with a gaming chair, right? Think about it. You're having a house party, right? You've got a few couches, you've got a few chairs. Oh no, I ran out of one. Oh look, we've got an Akali an Ori chair.
Yeah, you just revealed it.
No idea what you're talking about. It's fine. Right. Anyway, so we've got a pretty exciting stream. This is probably one of my most passionate subjects, and it's Secretlabs, because I can pretty much talk about Secretlabs non-stop because I'm such a big fan.
Yeah.
That it rolls off the tongue very easily for me.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, we've got a great little lineup for you here. So we switch to this fancy little scene here. We have a whole bunch of chairs. So we are going to start with the 2020 series chair. Now we have got a lot of them behind us. Some of them we don't have, but the ones that we do have,
the
we'll
20
get.
series Omega chair.
Yes. I'm just going to get our notaroos up, just so we definitely have it. I'm just trying to find your bloody thing, Sarah. Right, I'm going to leave this to you. So you sign in whilst I demo some of these chairs. Right, so the first chair that we do indeed have is the Secretlab. I'm just going to move from mic to mic. Hello, everybody. It's like musical chairs in here, isn't it? So the first chair is the Secretlab 2020 series. So now the 2022 series is currently out. So you might be like, why am I want to get the 2020 series? Well,
Wow.
it's actually a great saving.
No, also, I think there's a great difference.
There is a big difference. So it depends if you want the Omega or Titan, right? So
Yeah.
there's a different height range for the Omega and the Titan. The Titan is for like 5'10 plus. So this is the 2020 series I'm talking about now. So basically, they used to have Omega and Titan, and now in the 2022 series, they only have the Titan. They have the Titan XL and the new Titan XXS. So you need access to get your own document. Is that right? That's weird. Yeah, so they have the Titan and the Omega in the 2020 series, and then the 2022 they just rebranded to the Titan basically. So the Omega comes with my favourite thing, which is this lumbar pillow. So this is where the difference is. So I'm just going to switch back over here to the old full screen.
Full screen.
So they have this pillow here, which is a lumbar pillow, and this is my favourite feature. So it actually sits on the back of the chair like this. So if this is the chair itself, it sits here, and you can adjust this how you want. The new chairs and the old Titan chairs have an adjustable lumbar support. Oh, we're switching back.
So
I'm back again.
But this is what's the huge difference about the 2020-22, because you don't get this on the 2022 because it's actually integrated into the chair. Me personally, I'm here. I prefer the lumbar pillow.
It's very good. It's memory foam, and it's ridiculously comfortable. Nice. So if we were taken into 2020 account, all three of these right here are Omegas. So we have the 2020 Omega, the 2020 Omega Software, which we'll get into later, and the 2020 Omega, but with a printed design. And then what I'm sat on currently is the 2022. So we will show you the differences between the two, but we're just going to talk a little bit more about the 2020 series, get that one out of the way, and then I'll move on to the 2022. So the 2020 series, it has a patent pending. It might have gone through by now, to be fair. It's cold cure foam mix, so that's the actual leather, like the padding that's inside the leather. It's ridiculously comfy. A lot of people have this kind of pre-existent idea that gaming chairs are a scam.
Yeah. They're like, why don't you just buy an office chair? There is some major differences.
There are some shocking gaming chairs where like a company has basically slapped gaming in the front of it to try and just trick you.
Yeah.
But some other chairs, first I'm trying to come in, there are some other chairs, like Secretlab for example, that are actually built with gamers in mind. Like even simple things like the armrests come in and then they come out and in so you can go into a controller position.
Yes.
So if I move back a little bit here, these armrests move out every direction, but then inwards and outwards like this.
And they also go left, right, angled left, angled right, forward, backwards, up, down, smoothly slide.
Yeah, so the point is it goes every direction. So keyboard and mouse, you tend to sit more forward like this and you can rest your arms. But if you want to sit back and chill, put it back, bring it in, and then bring it out in like this. boom, you've got controller set up. A lot of companies don't actually have that on their chairs. So like, I'm not going to name names, but there's a chair where the armrests don't move backwards, so you're just stuck like here. So if it doesn't fit you, tough.
Yeah, literally. I think the main difference between like an office chair and a gaming chair is you use them for different purposes. So with an office chair, you do want your posture, you do want that kind of correcting, sitting up properly, kind of to help you in how you align and how you sit and to keep you comfortable for long hours of the day. Whereas with gaming, it's kind of like you do want that little bit of comfort and that little bit of adjustability, and you're not in the gaming chair for as long. So I think that's where Secretlab really like excel.
Yeah, see, my argument about this entire thing is I was the same. Before I bought one of these chairs, I was like, I don't get it. Why would you ever spend that much money on a chair? However, you have to think, especially for those of you who are working from home, or you are working in an office, whatever it is, and you're sat down for like 10 hours a day, whatever it is. You could be sat on an awful chair, but if you're doing that for 40 years, you're going to have serious back problems.
Yeah.
So if you're going to have a chair, you may as well have one that's going to be good for your lumbar health. I recently, last year, really messed my back up, like my lower back. So then when I returned to work, not having a lumbar support really agonized that pain already. So it wasn't until because when I was working from home, because I weren't able to come to work because my injury was so bad, I was sat on a really bad chair and it heightened the problem. I had to go to physio because it made it worse. And then when I came to work and I've got a lumbar pillow and I can literally go like this, it completely reduced the stress on my lower back.
And I think with everyone with lockdown, I think that's a major thing that it's so
everyone's
important.
exiting lockdown with back problems, let's be serious. TikTok stream's not working, but Mitch has gone to save the day. So that's my argument. When people are like, why would I pay that much? It's because you invest in your health. If you can buy a £100 pretty cheap chair, but it's going to last you for exactly the time that you would expect it, whereas a Secretlab chair is built for life. I'll have my chair forever.
But also, I don't have a Secretlab chair at the moment, and I do a lot of editing at home, video editing.
I hit you with the boo sound effects.
See, you've got all the sound effects. But I do a lot of editing at home, and I've just got this really standard chair, and I've got to say I don't sit on my desk for as long.
Yeah.
With this chair, ever since I've started working here, I didn't realise there were chairs created to actually be comfortable and keep me focused, because I'm not very good at focusing. So the fact I'm comfortable makes me want to stay at my desk for longer.
Well, that's the same as me. As editors, we're sat down for many hours at a time, and you're constantly fidgeting, whereas this chair, because the bucket of the seat is actually really large, depending on the chair that you've
really
got,
wide.
I've seen Sarah sit in positions like this, where she's
I've got the
she's literally sat like this, and I'm I look at her, I'm like, that can't be comfy. But she's like, it is comfy.
I've got, because I just feel like for a girl, there is so much space for activities.
It's a good thing you got normal weight. Lumbar probs are worse for people like me, weigh 220 pounds. No, Lance, they have the Titan XXL. So they have the Titan.
Got a chair for everyone.
They've got a chair for everyone. They have literally for 4'8" to 5'2". But then you have 5'4" to 5'10", and then 5'10" onwards. They have a chair for literally every single body.
Yeah.
Because that is something they've got chairs. I'm pretty sure that go up to So the Omega series is up to 180 centimeters in height and less than 110 kilograms of weight. But then you have the Titan, which is 175 to 200 centimeters and 130 kilograms in weight. And then they have the Titan XL, which is 180 to 208, and then 100 to 180 kilograms of weight. 180 kilograms of weight is quite literally Eddie Hall, the world's strongest man. So Eddie Hall can sit on one of these chairs.
Anyone can enjoy the Secretlab luxury, because it generally is a brand which here at WePC we come back to constantly, just because it just tops a majority of areas for gamers, I think.
It's a solid choice, and it's one that we stand by all the time, and we'll defend. Even though, they're not paying for opinion, push our chairs and make sure you tell them the good things. I wouldn't say that. I've bought one. I've got my friends to buy these because it's so good.
I honestly do.
And there's a ridiculous saving on this Black Friday. So obviously it's all region specific, but the 2020 series are up to $40 off at the minute. and that is off all of their. They've got 3 ranges.
Yeah, that's literally off all of them, like in the 2020 series. So that's the Titan, Omega, and what's the other one?
The premium Napa leather.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So it's off all ranges in the 2020 series, and that is with this pillow and the lumbar support. Like, that's what the kind of things you're getting with the 2020 series.
All the Americans are looking up the conversion units. Essentially, 110. So I'm 75 kilograms, so that's 160 pounds. So like 320 pounds is 110. Basically, you're supported from like regular, whatever regular weight is, all the way to like essentially obese. It will support the weight.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you're fine.
Everyone's fine.
Who are you guys? I just got recommended. Will WePC? Hello, thanks for tuning in. We're here to bring you the best deals of this Black Friday. If there's anything you're looking for, let us know.
If you subscribe, we get a little thing that pings up and goes subscribe.
If you subscribe, you get a really nice notification.
I really want to see it. Please subscribe. It's
so
fun.
Let's have a look at these anyway. So the 2020 series. I don't know why I'm showing you pictures because we already have them. However, they do actually do some printed versions. So I know Sarah's a big fan of the Joker series. So this is one of literally many. Guys, I could not physically explain how many.
I forgot to show them how far it goes back.
Oh no, we'll show the functionality shortly.
Okay.
I'm just showing I'll show you the chairs on offer, and then we'll show you the differences between them. So they do have printed versions. So you've got Joker version, Cyberpunk. Does everyone remember that game? So then they have this, and then Sarah's all-time favourite. So if anyone's played League of Legends, there's an Ori chair, which is so nice. It also looks like the House Lannister colours, which is also on
They
option.
also have all. If you're a Game of Thrones fan, they've got all the houses.
No one's a Game of Thrones fan anymore.
No one is.
So they have a lot of different printed.
I really want that chair.
Just go on stream in case there's Twitch. Okay, cool. Yeah, so there's a whole bunch of different chairs on offer. And it just depends which one you want. So, what is the difference between the 2020 series and the 2022 series? 2021 just wasn't made, I guess, because COVID. So we went from 2020
they go from 2019 to 2020 and then
to 2022 because I reckon COVID just kind of ruined it.
They just do that jump.
Yeah. So have you got? Are you on an Omega? So
I'm on an Omega, yes.
So essentially now this is the 2022 series, but they don't make Omega anymore. They just do Titan. So they have Titan XXS, the Titan XL, and the Titan XXL, I think. Yeah, they've basically. It was really confusing having Titan and Omega. They actually had one before then. I forget the name of it because they had one. Oh, the Throne. They used to have a Throne.
Throne, yeah.
So they had Throne, Omega, and Titan.
But there wasn't too much difference, really.
No. The Throne was for like really small, like it was like 4'8" to like 5'2".
Yeah.
Omega was for like 5'4" to 5'10", and then the Titan was for everyone above that. So key differences. Magnetic functionality. So
And
there's a headrest.
This is on like a strap.
Yeah.
It's adjustable.
The thing is with this, it's adjustable to an extent. The magnetic zone is here, so you can go up and down, whereas this can be adjusted up and down, and it can be made as tight as you want it to be. So this is magnetic. We find ourselves just literally playing a game where we just go like this all day. It's quite fun.
Well, it doesn't I thought when I heard they'd gone magnetic from the strap, I thought, well, that's just gonna move around when I put my head on it.
Yeah, it doesn't actually.
It doesn't. Honestly, Secretlab have really improved on their magnetics.
They've done a really good job on that. Also, the lumbar support, as we've mentioned on this chair, is just a pillow. But I love the pillow.
The pillow's so adjustable.
In terms of how good this pillow is, we went to Vegas and I took the pillow for my for the airplane.
You did it.
Yeah. So I just rested my head on the pillow and went to sleep. Because it's memory foam, so you can see if you just hold it in front here and squeeze it, you can see it move back to position. It is indeed memory foam.
It's amazing.
It's so comfortable and it's multi-purpose.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you don't want a lumbar. Like you might be like, oh, what if I don't want the lumbar? Just move the pillow.
What's good though is they treat it as an accessory in the store, so you can actually just buy the lumbar pillow, even if you don't like the internal lumbar on this. You can actually buy this as well, and it'll still work. Because
you can adjust the lumbar on this, and we'll show you how shortly.
Yeah.
All the way to like 0, and then just grab the pillow. So the lumbar on this chair is actually controlled here by a wheel. It's virtually impossible to see on camera. We made a full video. No, we've tried. Like we had full studio lighting on the back of the chair. You can't see it move. No. I mean the actual movement. So this is the wheel. But I mean, you can't because it's like leather. You can't see it come out and in, but it does protrude out quite a bit.
To the eye.
And that allows you to put this in any position that you want. Background music is a bit loud. Is it? Ah, someone's changed me settings. There you go. Sorry about that, guys. Someone's changed my set, Jack. So yeah, this does protrude outwards quite a bit. So it can be put into any position that is comfortable for you. So I guess you could say in terms of like a versus, I prefer the pillow personally.
Me too.
However, there is more adjustability with this. The pillow is in a set position.
Best of both worlds,
Yeah.
I think, with this, which is good. And to be honest, I'm the type who always wants the newest of anything.
I really wish I loaded Mitch's song. Mitch made a rap song about this chair.
Oh my god, yes.
And it was like 4D armrest, magnetic functionality, Secretlab hitting over chairs with a fatality. It was honestly a summer tune before, but it was after summer. But so anyway, in terms of functionality, this chair has absolutely everything. So of course it has height. Oh, where's my wheel? Oh no, someone's knocked the bloody plate off the wheel. Right, we'll do it on yours. It goes up and down, but someone's knocked the plate cover off this. So it does go up and then it goes down. Lovely modelled. There we go.
So slowly.
However, one of the best features about these chairs, right? So it's a long day here at WPC today. We're live streaming for about 18 hours today. So
yeah.
at one point you might be like, oh, I just need a quick rest. I really wish I could go to sleep. Well, it goes. Hold on, where's the other one?
Oh wait, it goes further.
I don't think I can do it because... there we go.
Wait, shall I pull you in?
So, if you wanted in the middle of your day to go to sleep, you can.
You can.
It's very comfy. To be honest with you all, I might just I might do the rest of the stream from here. So, if you've ever been at work and on your lunch break, you don't want to eat, you just want to have a quick nap, Secretlab's got your back because this is so comfortable. Honestly, this is actually comfier than my bed. I'll be perfectly honest. I came home from a night out before, and I fell asleep on my Secretlab's chair.
I actually find Jay like this all the time in the office.
Yeah, I'm just asleep in the corner of the room. Everyone's like, don't wake him up. Hello from the Philippines. Hello, Griff. How are you doing? All the way from the Philippines.
That's awesome.
Hello from sunny Manchester. It's never sunny in Manchester. But hello. Yeah, so if you click that link, that'll take you to Mitch's fantastic Secretlab wrap, which is an absolute banger. So that is the difference between the 2020 and the 2022 series. And of course we have got here, so this is the Secretlab Horde edition.
Oh, this is kind of like a representation of their themed chairs.
So this is from World of Warcraft. So this is the Horde chair. So
quite a chair.
if we spin it, you actually have the Horde insignia on the back here.
How epic is that?
So this looks like a banner that would be in Orgrimmar. There's the sigil,
Yeah.
and then we've got Blizzard here, of course. But this is an example of what their themed chairs actually look like.
And here they've got, oh my god, feel that?
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
Oh, that's so
It's a difference. So that's like faux leather as opposed to that, which is obviously PU leather.
Yeah, so they've mixed it up, and it's kind of similar here. I just think it's brilliant. It's quite a statement. That's what Secretlab's like. Oh, they've got it here as well.
And then I'll show you.
Oh, this is
Arguably the best chair.
Jay's baby.
So this is the chair I had in work, and then a few weeks later bought myself. So when you do buy a Secretlab chair, you have three materials. You can have the PU leather, the soft weave, or the Napa leather, which is like premium. The soft weave is this really nice material. It feels essentially what a couch would be made out of.
Yes.
So this is the one that I've got, which is like the charcoal, which is all just plain black, comes with the lumbar, really nice headrest, and it's a best of everything because I've personally found it's for me because I get a really unnatural hot body temperature. So in the summer I'm really warm, and in the winter I'm also still really warm. So the leather doesn't cut it for me. So when I'm sat on the leather in any climate, it's just way too hot and I'm sweating. And a TMI, leather and sweat don't go well together, my friends. And if you are someone that gets cold in the winter, sitting on the leather first thing in the morning, you'll be like, ooh. Whereas the soft weave stays kind of like the same temperature because it's breathable.
I've got to say
so
though,
it's a personal preference.
Sitting on this is my Secretlab chair in the office. I never sit on it and go, oh, that's cold. It's always got like a nice texture to it.
I only wear shorts. My
Well,
leg
that's
touches
true.
it. I'm like, ooh.
But like, it's never like it warms up, nicely. But it's always got a cool touch to it, but never like freezing cold. Because I know what you mean when you come down on Christmas morning, you sit on a leather sofa, and it's like, ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that.
Sonny, hi, love from India, brother. Hello there, welcome. All the way from India. Thanks for joining us.
Do you like Secretlab?
Do you like Secretlab? So yeah,
On a
that was
Secretlab.
lovely singing. So the Secretlab chairs do come in a whole bunch of different themes, as we said. So Game of Thrones. They have them in specific esports team as well. So if you're like a Cloud9 fan or a Team Secret, Team Liquid, all those, you can get your favorite team's chair, because I know a lot of them do play on stage with them. So you can put down your room, pretend like you're part of the ESL or something.
While you're watching the esports.
Yeah. Monster Hunter, Cyberpunk, Minecraft. Like, there's a chair for pretty much everything.
And they have DC chairs as well. Any DC fans out there got Batman, Flash now, Superman, Joker, you name it, they've got it.
Yeah. So that is in essentially how it works. Is the theme designs are just on the leather Omega.
Yeah.
So Omega, of course, comes in the soft weave. It comes in the leather.
Yeah.
And when you get the themed one, it's the same leather. It's just obviously themed around those different images.
They do have the Nappa. The Nappa leather, yeah. They do got the Nappa.
She's a warrior, that, you know.
Oh my god, stop!
I was saying to Sarah yesterday, it's such a silly name for a chair, like, because they're like Titan, Omega, and then that one. And I'm just like,
I
oh.
was like, it's warrior!
I thought like they keep it on like Titan, Omega, and then I don't know, they'd have like Theseus, I don't know, like a godly name, and they didn't. So.
And then I was like, yeah, it's a warrior name. And then you Googled it, and it was literally just nice leather.
It just reminds me of Ayia Napa, which is like a lad's holiday destination. That's every time someone mentions the name, that's all I can think of.
Ayia Napa, yeah.
Honestly, every time someone mentions it, all I think of is that, like, just being in like Spain or wherever it is.
But yeah, they've got a Nappa chair, which is like the higher level brand, and it's basically just these chairs with
it's a way more premium leather.
Premium leather, yeah. So
yeah. It's very, very high quality leather. Like there is a massive difference.
Yeah.
But the price difference is also more significant.
Much more, yeah.
But there is a $150 saving off those chairs,
which is amazing.
So it's
for the high quality you're gonna get.
Yeah, it depends on what you kind of want. If you just want the PU leather, which is what these have, fine. If you want those ones which has got high quality leather, you get a $150 saving.
With like gaming chairs, it's kind of like I feel like you need a chair which you don't mind
scuffing up a bit.
Like with mine, I've got little marks everywhere.
I don't. Mine's perfect condition because I treat it well.
Yeah, that's just because yours is like the soft weave. It doesn't show up as much. Yeah, that is a good point. It doesn't show up as much on the soft weave, whereas on the leather, like little just like I think that's makeup.
Nice coincidence showing that Cyberpunk 2077 chair. I'm currently re-downloading it from GOG.
Hey, well you can get a chair to match.
Yeah, you need to get the chair to match. But what's the point doing it half?
Can we get it up?
Yes. What's the point in doing it in halves when you yourself could pick up this Cyberpunk chair? Imagine how sick this would look in your setup.
Imagine. That would look amazing. Yeah, these chairs are they're so creative. They're big statements in your gaming setup. Like that's why I want the RE one.
I feel like you should just do it. They're on offer for so cheap right now.
I don't know if we're gonna go monitors first and then like.
Because you pick up a monitor. Oh, you want a G5?
I want a G5. So I don't know where we're going to do monitors first because we have got chairs at the moment.
Yeah.
It's where you put your money.
So currently, the 2020 series have up to $40 off.
Yes.
Of course, we've mentioned all the stuff. We can give you the technical specs, like the backrest head goes to 165 degrees of recline, but we should show you. It goes all the way back. I've just literally fell asleep in the chair for a little bit. It's got so much functionality and versatility that it makes it such a premium chair. It's got gaming specific features, like I said, like the internal rotations of the armrest, so that you can be in a position for keyboard and mouse or, controller. Paul likes to do this. It makes me scared every time I see him do it, but he completely rocks his chair all the way back and sits like this. So like I see him sometimes with a controller in his hand just swinging, and to be honest, oh wow, it's actually really comfy.
Yeah, you get why he does it.
You just kind of just sit here. I mean, when I'm in my room and I'm just really bored, I just kind of just sit here doing this.
Yeah.
But I find myself after like an hour going like, you should probably do something because it's
just so comfortable. But something we haven't mentioned about them, which is pretty cool. They've got so I don't have enough to do it, but they've got that tilt motion.
There you go.
Is it that one?
Yeah.
It
makes it scary, isn't it?
No, I mean...
No, push it up and then do it. Go on.
I can't.
You have to do some force. So, like, you do it. Now you go.
Oh, there we go. So, like, if you, like, press down... I can't.
It's scary to do it because you think you're going to fall over, but it's so secure that you're like...
No, I mean, like, what's it called? No, not that. What's it?
She's trying to find the
It's
specific
got a
name.
name. It's got a name.
But yeah, like I do often find myself just hovering about
Multi-tilt
mechanism.
So you can like not. This isn't taking your chair like back. This is just pushing it so it like goes like that, and then you can like lock it in place. Do you know what I'm saying?
It basically, I get what you mean. She's basically saying you can lock a chair in any position. So if you want to have it here, you can lock it there, and it will stay in that position, and you can move it in degrees like this.
No, I'm not. That's not.
It's not what you're on about. I've no idea what she's talking about, guys.
Basically, you sit with your chair however you want it. It's no matter the degree your chair is at, you can either sit with it straight or leaning back, but you're not actually moving. You're just tilting on this.
Oh, yeah. So like you can keep the back in position, but you can
just it's hard to do. It is hard to do. But
I get what you mean. So like, okay, I'll try to do it to the camera. So the back stays in position no matter what, but I can tilt back and forth. So it rocks. It's like a rocking chair.
It's like a rocking, and you can like lock it in a position without making the back like fold backwards.
I can't wait to be 60. And my grandkids around, and I'm rocking in my Secretlab chair like, oh, Secretlab 42. Back in my day, it was PU leather, not energised aluminium. Sarah's got aluminium furniture at home. Does anyone remember this?
Jay, you're literally so old.
Can you tilt and lock it tilted back? Yes, you can. Are you ready for this?
Yes, that's what I'm talking.
So, what you can do is, if I want to go all the way back.
Yes.
There you go.
What's good about it?
It's still going. Go on.
But when you sit on it, though, it doesn't turn. Like you could lift your feet up, and it's not gonna be like turn you 160.
Dude, honestly,
I just love.
I love these chairs so much. There's very few things I'm passionate about, but one of them is Secretlabs.
Yes, I'm very.
Whenever anyone's like, can you recommend me a chair? And I'm like, Secretlabs. I'm like, it's a bit expensive. I'm like, excuse me.
Excuse me.
How much was? And I'll bring up an item like, how much was this? And I'm like, 500. And I'm like, how long have you had it for? And is it still working? Like, not really. No. I'm like, I've had a Secretlabs chair now for 2 years, and I've not had one single issue with it so far.
Yeah, I've worked here for like a year and a few weeks now.
A year today, on LinkedIn.
No, it's not today. I was a bit late on that one. It's a year and 2 weeks, I think. But yeah, this chair, never had a problem with it, and it's been so comfortable. I didn't know it was possible
to like a chair this much.
Yeah, until I turned up here, I didn't know it was possible to have a comfy.
No, it's the same with me. So like, there were certain gaming chairs when I was younger, because everyone had gaming chairs, and I always wanted one. But I was the same. I was like, they're so expensive for a chair, and I didn't understand the hype. And then when I worked here, they gave me this to sit on. I remember the first day. Hello.
Chocolate drop.
Chocolate drop. I reckon you definitely watched it. Oh, you wanted a dairy milk.
There you go.
Did you watch the stream and look like? Did we just like look like we needed a sugar rush? Is that what it was?
No, I just thought you might want some chocolate.
He's lying to us. Oh, I can't believe you took the dairy milk. I'm fuming.
You got the
a good friend would have bitten half and given me the other half. Where we are. So, anyone in the stream who's here, who's on the fence, maybe, is there any questions or anything you would like to see?
Yeah.
On these chairs.
Anything you're unsure about Secretlabs, we can definitely give you an answer.
So at the minute, what we've currently got on offer in front of us, the Omega 2020 PU leather, the Omega 2020 soft weave, the Omega 2020 what would you say, printed design?
It's themed.
Printed design. So they are all of the Omegas on offer.
Yeah.
And then we have the Titan 2022. Unfortunately, the only Titan 22 that we have at the minute is this PU leather. We don't have the other two versions, but it would be the same kind of theme as these two.
To each other?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, like in terms of functionality, as you'll probably be able to see at the bottom here, the actual bucket here is much wider, so it's kind of a rectangle here, whereas here on this one, let me bring the light over 1 second.
Yeah, let's make this a bit brighter. I'm gonna bring this up a bit. Where's the?
You might absolutely just beam this light. We're probably gonna look like.
I'll bring this one down.
We're probably gonna look like ghosts in front of this light, but I need to really accentuate this point. So, the bucket of move back just a little bit. The bucket of the I'll bring this over here of the 2022 series is more of a rectangle. So when you're sat in it, oh god, I feel like I'm on QVC. you fit in a lot more. So like I'm 5'9.5".
You're not.
And I fit into it, whereas in the Omega, which is actually designed for me, so this one is for 5'10" up. So when you've got like larger leg room or whatever it is, that's designed for you. Whereas this one, if you can see here, it's got these kind of like wings on the side which hug your leg. So when you're sat in, you feel a lot more kind of like secured in.
I love that though.
Yeah, me too.
Personally, I do like the 2022, but I like the fact that this hugs.
Yeah,
That fits.
But that's
my size.
because you've not tried the one that's designed for you. So this is for someone who's for like 5'10" onwards, and you're only 4'6". So, so like this for like someone like Charlie, for example, would be
Jason's
absolutely
jealous 'cause I'm taller than
perfect.
him.
You're not taller than me. And this would be for someone for like Charlie, in our office who's like 6 foot something. Whereas this is specifically designed for people like me and Sarah.
Yeah.
Whereas the Titan XXL, or maybe just the regular Titan, would be perfect for Sarah. It's personal preference. I actually really like this new design as well as this, because I'm the same as you. I like having being like kind of like cushioned in. Whereas this one, if you're like a gamer who likes to sit cross-legged, it's very who's trying to out me as 5'6.5". I'm literally 5'9". Don't even get a tape measure out and prove it to the stream. Whereas this one, you can sit cross-legged, you can sit in more versatile ways.
Yeah.
Whereas this, you can sit cross-legged, but you're not going to be as free to move as you would on the new 2022 series. So that's the difference between the two. What's the chat saying? Ask for some Rockstar or Monster. No, don't you worry. We don't need that because we've got Sneak Energy. If you're going to drink energy drinks,
I've literally drank all of mine.
if you're going to drink energy drinks, please stop drinking. I'm not going to name the brands, but a lot of energy drinks that have really unnatural supplements in them. If you read the back of certain energy drinks, you won't even understand 90% of the things. Whereas Sneak is all. They're not paying us to say this, by the way. This is all natural ingredients.
You don't get like a come downs.
Not even a come down. Like, you don't get jittery. I've drank 4 of these today. I've got enough caffeine inside me to kill a male bull. But I don't feel it. I just feel very, very happy, energized. And when I go to bed later, I'll be fine. So that's Sneak Energy. Get Sneak, not other branded energy drinks. Bon appetit.
I'll be fine.
So anyway, that is the difference between the differences of the Titan and the Omega. To simplify it again once more, the new 2020 series, 22 series is all named Titan. They're all just Titans. You've got the Titan XXL, Titan, and then the Titan XXS, extra small, normal, extra large. The 2020 series is Omega and Titan.
They got ones for kids now.
For you.
Shut up.
So they have the Omega and the Titan and the Titan XL in the 2020 series.
Yeah.
All of them are on offer. If you want to see any of them, they are all in the link in our bio. If you no, we're not on TikTok. If you hit the link in the description, that'll take you to the Secretlab website. They're all on sale. So just take a look. One might fit you better than another.
I have swapped.
You might like it. Oh, look at you. So there we go. Has anybody got any questions about the old Secretlab chairs? Would you like to see anything? They can support my weight. I have surfboarded on these chairs. I will not show you, but they can withstand quite a lot of weight.
They can, yeah.
As part of our review process, we kind of like load these chairs with as much weight as possible to see how much they can handle, and it's a lot.
Yeah.
So.
And yeah, we've reviewed like basically every Secretlab chair there is, because our whole office is full of them.
Yeah.
Like, that if there's anything that should convince you is our office. We should take a picture of how many Secretlab chairs we've got.
I've got a TikTok. I wonder if I can load it.
Oh my god, yes, where you're like
Yeah. So, but then it's not even a Secretlab. There's a whole. I can't. I'm not gonna get it up because there's other chairs in there. But we filled our entire office floor with chairs.
Yes.
And all the chairs that we put in there, we still had about 30 Secretlab chairs left.
like none of them all got featured. Like
everyone here sits on a Secretlab chair.
Yeah.
We've got some other chairs that other people prefer as well, because we do have other chair brands, but
because it's a preference really. Some people like. If you're a smaller form factor, like some people...
If you are a smaller form
factor.
That works! There's a 60% keyboard, if you just don't already know.
I've got the best RGB.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, your eyes are RGB right now. I love that your eyes literally match the background, by the way. That is dedication to the brand.
I did not plan it.
Yeah, completely by accident, that, by the way.
WPC is in my blood.
So we just go back to this live scene over here. We'll show you some more of these chairs. So this is the 2020 series, of course. So this is the chair at the back right there. Comes with a lumbar pillow and a headrest, as you can see there, which does attach to the back, the front and the back of the chair like that. It can be removed if you don't like it. Of course, it's got that functionality where you can fall asleep in your chair that I did mention. And then obviously it's got the 4D armrest. That's something we've not shown. So on the 2022 series, you might wonder what's different. Well, 4D armrest, magnetic functionality, as Mitch would sing.
There is a lot of magnetic functionality.
Yeah, a lot of magnets
with the new Secretlab Chairs.
Yeah.
Everyone likes.
So that's the 2020 series, and then of course you do have things like the Joker,
the themed ones,
which is themed. So there's a load of different themes. You've got like literally Game of Thrones. You've got Marvel, DC, esports teams, games themselves. Like there's a whole bunch of stuff in there. So like Cyberpunk, for example, you can have one of them. You can sit in the chair and forget about how bad the game was. It's actually, to be fair,
someone's re-downloading it.
It's such a weird. No, to be fair, the game is good now. The game is good now. I joke a lot, but just because it's easy to meme. But the chair is one of the nicest chairs I've ever seen.
It's so cool.
I remember when this came.
Imagine that in your setup.
I remember when it was announced. I was gonna get it.
Oh really?
So, but I was literally hard pressed to pick between that and the one that I'm currently sat on. I almost did the Cyberpunk, but I was like, realistically, that Cyberpunk in my room is gonna look so silly. Yeah. Because the rest of my room is so muted.
You've got to have the theme for it, I think.
The rest of my room's so muted that it wouldn't work.
Yeah, there is so many different choices though. There is like literally a Secretlab chair for everyone.
Yeah.
And they've got so many cool themes and designs because they've got even like Game of Thrones in there. It's more mainstream stuff as well. Yeah. Like it's not just gaming, which is really cool.
So then we also have, of course, the 2022 series right here with the magnetic head pillow, which is displayed right there in the corner.
Ta-da!
And it has all of the same adjustability that you would expect from a regular Secretlabs chair.
And it doesn't move when you put your head on it,
yeah,
which is great.
To be fair, it does feel like magic when your head's on there. You expect it to just fall off, but it just doesn't.
Yeah.
So it does have a wider bucket. Like in terms of dimensions, it is a lot wider than the previous.
Some people like that. I like to curl up when I'm like gaming.
Yeah.
Especially like if you're a console gamer, I feel like it's a more... Like, you don't need to be over a desk, so you can just lean back and like curl up in your chair. So I think it's a like best of both worlds for PC gamer and console gamer.
So one more gaming chair series, which is Sarah just freaks out. It's the RE chair from League of Legends. So yeah, there are a whole bunch of different themed chairs. So there really is, as they say, as corny as it is, a chair for absolutely everyone.
My boyfriend's watching this. I convince him we can get a Secretlab chairs.
I did a sarcastic cheer. There we go. So yeah, this one's for Kaylin. If he says no to Sarah about buying this chair, I hit him with a boo. So there we go. Does anybody have any questions? We've got about 10 minutes, and then we need to take these out of here and into the TikTok studio, which is a big chore. You
can follow us to TikTok.
Yeah, you can follow us to TikTok and hear all this information again if you would like to. But we do have to take them out of here eventually.
Yeah, that's true.
So if nobody's got any questions, we'll put you on a BRB screen whilst we move this around.
I'm actually quite attached to my Secretlab chair. Like, I feel like you get a very personal connection with your chair. If someone else sits in it, it's like, no, that's mine.
They took this out of my... Like, they took this away from me and brought it into the TikTok studio. I was like, bring my child back.
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
Because then, like, this is the thing. Your chair is so personalised. Like, if I sat in Sarah's chair for, like, 15 minutes, when she sits back, you'll notice. She'll be like, hold on a second.
Oh, I used to sit next to Jay in this office, and he used to mess with, like, my height and how far it tilts back. I would just be, like, sitting there, get up and come back and be like, whoa, something has changed. And it's because he's messed with it, and it really throws you off.
That shows the level of customization.
Personalization,
chair, because I know Paul does it all the time, like because obviously they look the same. If 5 people have got this chair, how are you going to notice the difference? But if you sit in it, you're like, yep, this is mine, because you physically know because of how it adjusts to your body and how it contours your specific body and how you're sat. You will know by sitting on it which one's yours.
Yeah, which degree you've got it at, and also you can put little hat ears on it.
Honestly, I can't even put into words how much I love these chairs.
Yeah, me too.
They're just great. What's coming up next? Well, let me just get the graphic for you. It is sat in a lovely little folder over here. I'm excited. We've got a whole bunch of cool stuff coming here. So if I just add this to here you go.
Woohoo!
So coming up next, I feel like I'm on Channel 4. Coming up next after the break, we have got GTRacing. So what?
Yes, we
you
have.
decided you don't like Secretlab and you want to go for something else? GTRacing, we've got that for you. So we've got a whole bunch of GTRacing products, not just their chairs.
Yeah.
We have the desk, the lights.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of GTRacing stuff that is going to be coming up next. So if you are looking for some gaming furniture outside of just chairs, definitely stand by.
And GTRacing, they have got the most amazing RGB.
Oh,
they've got
yeah.
RGB lamps, and they're so well. Like, I want them in my living room. I was like, I want these in my living room. Found out how much they are. It's amazing, and it's Black Friday. It's literally so affordable. I'm sorry, I'm a bit excited.
Lance keeps saying he's excited for 7 p.m. What's coming up at 7 p.m? PC build parts
Woo!
list. Yeah, that'll be the last stream of the day. So I think we'll probably just all
That's
pile
not
in
the
here.
last stream, is it? We're gonna keep
There's one at 8 p.m, which is that
yeah.
stream, but like redone over there, I think.
We might be doing more. Who knows?
Well, last stream of like the scheduled streams.
The schedule, yeah.
Someone has asked, and it's definitely not Paul, how many times can Sarah spin on a Titan versus an Omega? Should we get a timer up and see how many you can do? Sarah's about to pass out real quick.
go.
Let me put a timer on the screen. Right, okay. Live timer. Actually, I can do
how like fast they can go.
not fast, just how many. Well, you take it how you want.
I'm gonna end up in the back of this wall.
Right, so clock. I'm going to do 30 seconds, and I'll count. If you've got enough space. All right, I'm going to turn the lo-fi hip-hop off, and I'm going to put some elevator music on.
Oh wow, exciting! I'm so excited.
And you can start in 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2. This is pathetic.
I was too
2,
excited.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh god, you're gonna throw up. I can already feel it. 8. We'll do 30 seconds. We'll do 30 seconds. 9. You got 10 more seconds. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
Get past it.
15, 16, 17. I'll call it 17. 17 in 30 seconds. Right, you've got to do that. We'll give you a break because I don't want you to be sick. That was fantastic. Well done. 17 in 30 seconds is a good number. The form wasn't there, though.
There's like 5 of you right now.
5 of me. Oh, God. Can't think of anything worse.
Okay.
Right, so what was that? That was the Omega. We'll give you a small break. So that was 17. You let me know when you are ready.
Oh, I'm always ready. No. Oh,
You ready?
Ooh.
Okay. We go again.
the difference.
The difference, right.
I actually hadn't sat in one of these before.
And in 3,
Oh.
2,
Oh.
1, go.
Oh,
1,
this is harder.
2,
Oh,
3,
this is much harder. Oh my god.
6, 7. Oh no, the magnetic rests. 8, 9. Halfway there. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 2 to beat. 2 to beat. 16, 17. One more. 18. There you go. You did 18. You beat it by 1.
That was much harder to do.
The armrest came flopping off, but it's fine because it's magnetic. It goes straight back on. Boom. So we got 18 on the 2022 and 17 on the 2020. That's an improvement on materials if I've ever seen them.
So as well.
How are you feeling?
There's like 6 of you now.
Can you tell the sneak energy is
Whose
doing
idea
bits?
was that? I don't like you.
That was Paul. Okay, there we go. Hello, Sigil. Welcome to the stream. You've just missed some grand content, I'm
yeah.
not going to lie.
I'm very sorry that's what you tuned into.
I wish we had an instant replay. Haley said, now walk. I can see your legs shaking.
I found my hat though.
Oh no, she's falling.
Our table.
Our colleague, she's broken.
She's broken.
So there we go, guys. We'll go and bring this up one more time for you. So we have.
Oh, God.
No, it's the same chair. It's fine. So we do have the 2020 series. All of these chairs are on sale. So the 2020 is what
Jay
Sarah
will do
just
it.
used. Well, we'll go past that. We've got a load of theme chairs. We've got the Joker, Cyberpunk right here. We've got the Horde that Sarah's about to bring into frame. We've even got Ori, which is Sarah's favourite. And then, of course, we do indeed have the 2022 series. It's all dependent on what you want. This is clearly Sarah's favourite right now. So that is the Horde chair. You can get the Alliance. We're not just Team Horde over here. And so there are...
I don't know about you.
I don't know about you, Sarah. You can't even see straight right now. So they are all the chairs that are currently...
Everyone should try Sneak Energy. It gives you some...
Sneak Energy.
Some
Allows you
spinning
to
energy.
allows you to sport 18 spins in 30 seconds. Nice. So yeah, there's great savings going on here. So it's up to $40 off the 2020 series and $30 off the 2022 series and $150 off the Napa
just told
series.
me to breathe.
Your watch has been like,
My
hold on a
watch has
second.
just said-
Is she exercising?
Even a minute of breathing can reduce stress. I think I just got a bit stressed.
Siri's definitely done that emergency feature where it calls an ambulance because they think you've just fell over. I saw my other account still waiting for the sound and the reaction. Wait, I think it's because we have to be on here. Wait. Unsub and resub again.
Oh, please.
Go on, unsub and resub again and
I
it'll
love the
appear.
noise.
The link is pinned. So if you hit the link that is pinned in this chat, then you'll get it. So if you unsub and resub now,
Yes,
it'll come up for you. I didn't have the notifications on the other layer.
That would be the best.
We were on the
ending
other
stream.
scene. So if you do it now,
If anyone who's watching who haven't
I'm going to do it.
subscribed,
I'm going to subscribe on my
please-
other channel so it comes up.
Please subscribe because I really want to hear the...
You won't hear it. Put my headphones on. Wait, quickly, just in case it happens. Right, I'm going to subscribe.
You have to do it now, guys.
Are you ready? Wait for it. So unsub and then subscribe. And then this is the notification that comes up. Wait for it. This will be so awkward if it doesn't come up now. Come on. It's got some time. It takes some time to register anyway, but wait for it. Wait for it.
Yeah, I don't think it's working.
It is. It is. It's going to watch. Wait for it.
I don't think it's working.
It takes some time to
I
process.
think we need a new subscriber.
It
You've
doesn't-
been here since the
doesn't
dinosaur age.
it doesn't register new subscribers. Old subscribers unsubscribing. I'll register on a new account. There you go. It'll pop up soon.
Guys, please subscribe. I want to hear the noise.
I want to hear the noise, please.
This is how like ADHD I am.
Yeah. Here we go. I've got you. Hold on. We'll do this.
Woo!
There you go.
Please subscribe to our own channel.
Let's
go.
There
I
we go.
promise I did and did it again. No sound. Oh, so it must just be new subscribes. Thank you so much, though. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks for subscribing.
That noise that it made was for you.
Here we
Even
go.
though we just did it. Woo!
Did it pop up
Yeah,
again?
I went again.
Let's go! There we go.
Okay, I'm too easily pleased.
See, it does work. It does work. Ian, hello. Welcome to the stream. We just talked about Secretlab Chairs. If you hit the little pinned thing at the top. I'm scared to go back to this scene now in case someone subscribes and we miss it.
I know.
I'm just going to stay on here. But there we go. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining our stream. We've got 15 minutes until our next stream, but the problem is we've got to take all of these chairs that I've just shown you that are all over there. We need to take them to another studio now.
Yes.
So we need the 15 minutes to take them over there.
If you would like to see some more Secretlab entertainment, I don't know, Jay will be spinning on the chairs next, not me. Then come to TikTok and we will be.
Yeah, the WePC TikTok.com/@WePC.
Or stay here at WePC YouTube.
The next stream is GTRacing.
Woo!
So there you go, gigabits, yay! Here we go.
You are in for a treat with the RGB stuff.
You really are. This,
Can't
if you
wait.
thought, if you thought this wall was like lit up enough, you quite literally haven't
You
seen
have
anything.
no idea.
You have no idea what's about to hit you.
You have no idea. Let me just get the rest in. So
There we go. Yeah, we'll end it with all the rest of the chairs.
Let's
So
get the family.
I feel like this is the end of like when you've gone to see a musical. It's like
Thanksgiving. Where
the Horde, the Omega. Everyone's like coming in to take a bow at the end of the stream. So there we go.
I can walk again.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us for this
Yes.
stream. Don't go anywhere. We're literally live all day. So as I've said, the next stream that is coming up is the GT Racing, followed by Peripherals, laptops and pre-builds with me and Sarah again, the Ewin, and then PC build part lists.
If you've joined the stream at the end, don't worry. We are on TikTok and we're doing Secretlabs again, so you can come and watch us there.
I always join stream at the end. If you go to tiktok.com/WePC, you have to do the @ symbol, WePC, or just search in TikTok WePC. Me and Sarah are going to go live there in about 20 minutes. So just come over there. We're doing the stream again.
You can see all the information again.
Yeah.
Or stay here.
There you
Up
go.
to you.
So anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us for this stream, and we'll see you in the next one. Don't go anywhere. We're going to be live all day. See you later. Bye.